When I started my record label, the business side of things, taxes, finances, definitely felt like adulting. But just because you start your own thing doesn't mean you have to figure it out on your own.
Drake says, where the fuck the function? I said, where the fuck the one ton? Girl, I got the one ton. Where the fuck the function? I said, where the fuck the one ton? Girl, I got the one ton.
Long ton? We made a song about dumplings. Oh shit! Creative fucking genius. That's my Tory Lanez.
Where the fuck the function? I said, where the fuck the one ton? Girl, I got the one ton.
Long ton? You gotta relax. There's only one a lot of cool niggas in here. But there's only one short nigga, okay? I've already been seen. No. I've already been seen. You a nigga of the year. I understand that. What is you a nigga of the year? And another nigga you a nigga of the decade. No switch on the black card plain Jane. BBS is in the case of your hype, not fucking with her. That's right, fucking it's the same thing.
You know when they like, yo, this town ain't big enough for the two of us? This town ain't small enough for the two of us. Oh, really? You know what I'm talking about? I gotta put that shit on, man. Gotta put that shit on. Put that shit on. You gotta relax. Who's on the floor? I'm talking to Drake one time. He's telling me about going into the strip club and he's like having this casual conversation with me. And he's like, yeah, you know, it was a light night, bro. You know, I threw like 100, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing crazy, you know? But then, you know, then these other guys walked in there and they threw 30,000 and they just made it look like they threw 100, you know? They didn't really throw 100, you know? Like I was throwing 100 on my light night. And I'm sitting here like... I'm talking to Drake one time. He's telling me about going into the strip club. And The Weeknd was the first artist to come out into our generation with the little 80s pop sound and make it his brand. But Tory Lanez was the first one to show the rappers, hey, you can get a bag from this. Mm-hmm. The Weeknd was the first artist to come out into our generation with the little 80s pop sound and make it his brand. But Tory Lanez was the first one to show the rappers, hey, you can get a bag from this. Mm-hmm. The Weeknd was the first artist to come out into our generation with the little 80s pop sound and make it his brand. But Tory Lanez was the first one to show the rap.
And Tory Lanez, once again, bro, Tory, I've known Tory. Tory's been in the neighborhood. He's never had any ill will towards me. I don't have any ill will towards him. He's been sentenced. He's going to serve out his prison sentence, and he got to handle his own thing with God. And it's not for me to be in a position to go ahead and tear somebody down. So I just wish him the best, and I wish him.
So Tory Lanez, he just graduated from high school in prison. And
Nigga went to prison. Nigga wait to go to prison, go to high school.
yeah, he graduated high school, man. And a lot of
people
thought
GED.
Nah, I was graduated high school. That's what the headline said.
Already. Yeah, them prison high school diplomas don't mean shit. And it show ain't any nigga with a prison high school diploma should not be proud. Yeah, he should be ashamed to even say he got a prison high school diploma.
So Tory Lanez, he just,
you know, me and Drake laughed about it. It was funny, like,
if you want
I'm doing today, man. This is K-Twins TV, man. This is Tory Lanez Slide, man. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Let's do it.
Alright.
Surely he does.
Maya, it's her turn. Give it up.
Surely, right? Come on, bro. Is this even
Maya, give it up, bro.
Don't do my nigga Tory.
Now.
Play the video. You feel me?
Hold that door.
Do him like that. Play the video. No, he's not in this video. You got messed up. Wait, he made this in jail? Yeah. He made this in jail? Yeah. Hey, bro, why you? Alright.
Just come on over, sorry, give you a slide for me. Take it short, I know. Want you to give all your life to me, baby. wanted to be held to her. That night I wanted you to love me. That night I wanted you to know you got me.
If this nigga made this in jail, that's ridiculous. Hey, somebody tell me right now this nigga didn't make this in jail. Hey, he in jail with it like this? Nah, ain't no way.
I should be inside that you won't stop. As I want you to come slide.
Shorty, you cannot be my only. All these tenderonis, not homies. All these sexy guys sure want me. What's your name? Must be your honey. I got this one, got the new watch. Shot her twice, told her I'm on me. Tell her, then she came and she trusted me.
Hey, free Tory. Free Tory. I ain't gonna lie. So I don't, he did not have to go this crazy. Maybe he did it, maybe he didn't. I don't know. And that has nothing to do with me, and it's none of my business. But about this song, all I know is free Tory, bro.
I got this one, got the new watch. Shot her twice, told her I'm on me. Tell her, then she came and she trusted me.
I should be inside
Never mind, I close mine.
I don't know who this girl is, but find her for me. This is certified banger boy. Hey, look, you take, he did this outside of jail and put this on a record outside of jail, bro. This is playing in every club for at least 5 months. Yeah, Tori, we don't need no more. Tori, after this, man, no more jail time, man. You feel me? Come on, man. We need you here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. If you had a music video to this shit might have been. This was blue. You feel me? You never know. So yeah, man. Thank y'all so much, bro. I enjoyed this song. This is a vibe, as y'all know. Anytime you see me dance, just know it's a vibe. But yeah, man. Thank y'all so much. We love y'all. Make sure y'all like and comment underneath this video, man. And yeah, peace. Yo, what is up? How y'all doing today, man? This is K-Twins TV, man. This is Tory Lanez Planet Base. Somebody in the comments requested that we watch this, man, and they said that this was his song, I'm pretty sure. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on this video. I'm on this video. Let's get right to it. Let's do it.
Some niggas got D's, some niggas got H's, they got hundreds. Some niggas got T's, they got thousands, but with me,
Yeah. Why are you in my spot, short? somebody likes your boyfriend.
Hey,
He's
bring
so
that breaking. He trying to bring me back.
If I creep up on him,
Hey, folks. Boy.
okay.
Hey, I'm surprised, bro.
With the fire, I just
boy, like,
light
take
it.
him out, bro. I swear if he gonna do nothing else, Judge. I swear he was done. I didn't know that, bro. I don't even think he did. I don't even think he did that, bro. Free to the first place. But, let's Nah, who mixed this up, bro? This my banging, boy. Who mixed this shit, huh? Bro, you need a raise, nigga, boy. Oh my gosh. Who mixed this, man?
Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ryan Anderson with stand-up comedian Hall of Famer Greg Hill.
What you thinking, Cal? Wait, so
Out
he
in the
is
force
just
will be
singing
reporting
and
from the
blue?
sidelines.
The phone? With the phone. With the phone. Yeah, pretty sure. That's okay. He's doing it through the phone. No, guys, that's crazy, bro. You know how dedicated you got to be to do something like that, though, like on a real note. See, I don't know why he in there. I don't know why. I don't know too much about that. I'm not the gossip. I don't know. But you feel me? Like he does get great music, so he's been doing it for a long time, bro. And he hasn't stopped, bro.
Jordan with it. It's hard to
I
stop.
can't wait till you come out, bro. Let's see. What level he gonna be on when he come out, bro? That's what I want to see. Question, y'all, are y'all playing this in the club, bro?
Coming off an assist from Smart.
If they play in the club,
The
out.
size and strength of Doncic can go over.
I'm hitting that shit, boy.
What a perfect pass to set that up. Hey, the
Come on,
feed
bro.
might
That's
have
what
been
got you in there, bro.
finish.
Whoa. We don't know that. Chill. Yeah, we don't know that. Chill, bro. Chill.
James on the wing.
Chill.
Can't fuck with me, nigga. Can't fuck with me, nigga. I got hands. I got feet. Fuck with me, nigga. Boo ass nigga. Who the fuck I be for the blood, nigga? That nigga. Dawn, nigga. Know where the fuck I'm coming back in the playoffs to do y'all niggas greasy, bro? Do y'all niggas greasy in the playoffs when you see me, bro?
This is amazing, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Beanie moments, nigga. Know the fuck I am. I don't know who I am. Dawn. Dawn, nigga.
If you want a crazy lyrics, you give us
Dawn, nigga. Fuck I am, nigga.
bro. This
Come on, man.
This is something that you can groove to, dance to, get down to, bro. No cap. This is a cool little record. I ain't gonna lie, man. I definitely appreciate it.
I'm bagged it,
because I can hear myself, seeing myself dancing to this in the club or something. No cap. But yeah, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, man. This channel been growing. I don't know how, honestly. We're not consistent enough. We fixing that. Which is why y'all getting 2 today too. We're gonna try to post 2 videos every day, man. That's our goal, bro. We got other things to do too as well, but for right now, man, love y'all and we are out of here, man. Peace.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel.
Dawn, nigga.
Getting enough
Fuck
shots
I am.
to play inside out.
Beat it. Come on.
Williams
That ain't
from
it,
long
nigga.
range.
That ain't it.
It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Come on, man.
Here's Hachimura.
Come on, man. Oh,
Smart
shit.
outside.
Come on,
Hachimura
man.
with the ball. Joe
Come on,
covering.
man.
Back to Smart.
Come on, man.
Nice move. Here's Hachimura.
Oh.
Mitchell grabs a miss.
Oh, bro, you cool as hell for that, bro.
Cuts off the pass.
Come on, man.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
Yeah.
And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Here's Wallace. Buries it from
That
three.
nigga Casey.
Wallace has got 6.
With the VD jumper, nigga.
And here's Doncic. Give him 8. Let's go with a 3.
Dawn.
Connects from downtown.
Fucking Dawn, nigga.
11 points in the game.
Magic.
Offense is coming free and easy.
Who the fuck I bees on the Blaze?
The Lakers on top, up 4. After this break, we'll be back with the start of...
Dawn, nigga.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside,
Fake
It's
news.
not a real injury.
Not a
It
real.
doesn't matter if they say it's grade 2 or
Grade
3 out
three.
for 4 weeks. It doesn't matter. NBA has a clear agenda for coaching the Bronze. If it comes down to it, to have to win the playoff series without Luka Doncic, the last of the legendary GOAT, LeBron James, in his prime. Otherwise, if Luka's on the court, LeBron James takes the secondary third option. But notice how all the talk surrounding the injury of Luka is that he's one thing sure, he'll be eligible for MVP if he plays another game, if he only plays 24 minutes. That's not a coincidence. It's also not a coincidence that the MVP debate was between Wembley, SGA, and Luka, and because of how great the Lakers have been during the month of March, suddenly Luka was in this MVP conversation. It's not a coincidence that against SGA, the game that he gets hurt, that suddenly he's not eligible for MVP. So this fake injury is setting up the eligibility rule to be changed. You have to play a minimum of 65 games to be eligible to win MVP. And Luka is at 64 games for the season. So what has this created? It's created controversy. It has created something to talk about. But should the eligibility change? Should it go down to 60 games or something of that nature? So that's why he got hurt. It's a fake injury. Am I supposed to believe that he's number 77 and run the ball? He gets injured in the 77th game of the season. Coincidence. What a coincidence. It is all completely a numbers game. And the last thing is, it's 77 points after the death of Kobe, number 77, as the prime option on the Lakers, leads the Lakers to the championship 77 months after the death of Kobe. And Luka is at the center of attention for the Lakers season. Everybody is keeping their eyes on Luka because of his injury. Oh, is he going to come back? Oh, he's out in the first round. And they'll wait the season over. Oh, they have to wait for Luka in the second round. He wanted to show them one last time as he did for, I would say, 21 years that Coach LeBron James was playing at the highest level. Don't keep LeBron James do it one last time. Can the Magic healing one miraculously recover Luka just in time for the first round of the playoffs? But it's definitely some keep a look on that Rockets Warriors game. Kevin Durant is perfect. Steph Curry returns on Easter. I like the Warriors and I like the Rockets then to go down to number 6. If you have to, if Luke is down for the first round, which team is the Lakers better suited to be between the T-Wolves and the Rockets? It has to be the Rockets if Luka is not available for the first round. But it doesn't matter if Luka is playing. I like us to beat either team anyway. LeBron is going to surpass Michael Jordan in playoff in the clinching game of the first round series. It doesn't matter if Luka is playing or not for the first round. Well, will I be surprised if Luka is playing in the first round? No. Mamba style mentality, play through pain, that could be a storyline as well. The teammates Luka, you out for 5 weeks. Oh, he shot the free throws even on a torn ACL. Lucas said, fuck out of here with that shit. I'm going to go through and play through the injury, and then that's what I can see happening. So it's only a hamstring injury. I know it can be minor, it can be complicated. Hamstrings go either way. But I have no doubt that Lucas is going to be back to contribute his role to the championship. I presume on the West Coast, MRI is going to happen in the early mid-afternoon is probably when we await the results of the MRI. So we have to see something that they definitely talked about in the networks this minute. Should they change eligibility for the MVP? And because he's 1 game short, he can't be MVP, and it's number 7 70 to 77 games leading. So this has all the makings of an injury. Is this what makes the Lakers playoff run more stressful? Is now LeBron missed 2 games against the Spurs. Luka gonna miss 2 games against the Thunder. I think it was 3 games. First game November, who was out? First November was definitely out. Who was out first? And Luka, he may have missed 3 games against the Thunder.
Fader, homie! Shut up the fucking Fader, homie! Get back on your shit, man.
The Spurs is going to add a little layer of their goal. LeBron is going to make the difference.
Unwilling to give up on the play.
Okay, Luka played that game. Okay, he played that game. Okay. It was only a joke to LeBron James that was missing.
In about 10 years, people might stop going to work because of tools like this. Let's see it in action. This is what flex the computer. Instead of just answering questions, it actually runs workflows for you. For example, I asked it to create an interactive bubble chart of every S&P 500 company. Revenue on the x-axis, profit on the y-axis, market cap as the bubble size, and color showing the past year's stock performance. And instead of just explaining it actually does the entire thing. You can hover over companies, explore the data, and even package it as a shared site. You can also give it bigger workflows. Like I asked it to design a full investment strategy report for a $1 million portfolio, multiple model portfolios, simulations, the whole thing. And it generated a full client-style report. That's the difference with requests to the computer. It's not just it's actually doing the work.
He can't miss. 5 for 5. From deep, Gilgis Alexander.
This is free. It's for free. Get my just $99 a month.
Nigga bad fool. Don't the fucking pot when you see the fuck out there in the building.
He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
This is the first time since I did it. It is meant to be suspended for a match goal. Not the kind of thing, first time since I did the goal. Luka Doncic is the best player in the world. Don't Blackjack is the greatest of all time. Any off-15 showed exactly like your All-Star when he wins it back at home where he played college basketball. He played with the Oklahoma Sooners. Not even a 30-minute drive from Norman, Oklahoma. It's all adding up for a Lakers championship run. Get the 2-2 record in the playoffs against the Spurs. Double, imbalance against San Antonio Ghost. He's a blind day. He beat the Spurs with the Miami Heat. It was
very disappointing.
Really Warriors output the rivalry, and now, San Antonio make it to the conference finals.
What's going down with you, shit?
With the ass.
I ain't playing. I fucking give them the goat, nigga.
I'm
in the building, nigga. This shit is busy. Living in my fucking city. You know what's hot.
We will win 4 out of 5 games to finish with 54 wins. Kobe beat Bryant is 54. 54 win regular season for the Lakers. 4 wins out of the last 5 games. Luka equals 45. So the Lakers go to LeBron James, gets all warmed up for the playoffs when he whips the ass of Stephen Curry. So that's the other team I forgot. So they win every single one of these last games except for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Lakers gonna have to go on the road to win 2 of these games against the Mavericks, against the Warriors, because they gotta be road Warriors when they don't have home court for the remainder of the playoffs after the first round. So the win over the Warriors is gonna set the stage. The Phoenix Suns ain't got no nothing to play for at that time. Second to last game of the season, the Jazz are tanking, the Mavericks pro.
And Gilgis Alexander from the corner.
We have won every time against the Mavericks ever since the Luka trade. The Thunder got a gift. They got a gift last night. They got a gift on Tuesday. They can gift it in the game. Gift it in the game like it's Merry Christmas with all the turnovers in the first quarter. So Thunder are faking they spot their joke. They was lost against the Pistons without Jay Cunningham. This game they are joke. Complacency, everything. Complacency cost you in the playoffs. Team is choked. The Thunder have swung. They ain't gonna get no free throw game for SGA. Tighten up and tighten up around the 3-point line when it comes down to it. In the conference finals, that's what we gotta do. If we see West Miami, we know we're gonna whip back. We see a team that's only 3 games worse than the Thunder. We know we're gonna whip their ass against the Thunder. That's what beating the Spurs is gonna send a message to MVP candidate on the level of Luka and SGA. It's what Luka is gonna do. He's gonna beat Wemby and he's gonna beat SGA. He's gonna get revenge against the Celtics.
Here's James.
I guess we have to wait 2 to 3 hours. 3 to 5 hours, 2 to 5 hours, we'll wait the results of the MRI. But this game has all the signs of a fake injury.
And it's working.
We know
Really made his mark with the 3-point.
this is setting up the clock. Season over, football clock. They said after the 1 and 3 start, after the All-Star break, season over, we're gonna be good. And then March happened, where they all at? Number 3 in the West. What they asking every team out there except the top 2. That's like that happened because Lakers have to be the underdog against the top 2 teams in the West when it comes down to it during the playoffs. Day in life of the
you happy about that bullshit again? Trash that. Still happy.
The responses are usually quick, and I use my Indeed employer account to keep track of everything.
5 on the clock.
And now, my real job. Hire now to sponsor your
bullshit, nigga. What the fuck I mean on the blast? Nigga, trash.
To get past his defender
That nigga moo-moo.
and finish at the rim.
I want my garage to feel like a bonus room, not just a makeshift storage unit. My neighbor's looks like a luxury gym, while mine has this oil stain floor that I swear is judging me. Do I paint the floor? Do I try to epoxy it? Is there a difference? Or do I just like
yeah, we want those.
Now that's a tutorial one that looks
So James will bring it up for the Lakers. It's a 10-point game.
Foul.
Sometimes it's impossible to
Foul. That's what we want to see, nigga. Oh, you solving this shit. Just fall down, nigga.
It's his first trip to the line.
Fall down, nigga.
Grade 1 or grade 2. I won't be surprised either way. With or without a grade 1 status. If it's a grade 2 status, we still win the championship.
Outside Joe. The 3 is
Come
up.
on, you gotta show like you say go. Like he's the ball game. June 19th, your birthday, 2 games. Game 7 finals on June 19th. Goalkeeper Bonds returned from injury 6 months to 19 days after the elimination game against the Wolves.
Clock at 6.
I have no doubt Coach LeBron James is saving his best for the playoffs. He knows he has to save and conserve the energy for the playoffs. Coach LeBron James understands this. There's zero chance that this is the best possible version of Coach LeBron James when it's all said and done. I think he loves giving himself attention. I think he would love nothing if he gets everybody talking about his performances in the playoffs. That he still has it, especially when he came out of nowhere, so to speak. Coach LeBron James would love calling attention to himself in that manner. And he has embraced the role of being number 2, number 3. He needs to be number 1, he can be number 1. He can do so. We're about to see what they call about to do without looking to create a team to preserve the number 3 seed, preserve the home court, preserve the Thunder until their conference finals, until they play the Thunder by staying at number 3.
Outside Reed.
Will the Thunder try to spike their Lakers if they want to rest their players against San Antonio Spurs? See about that. San Antonio Spurs has something to say about that on Saturday. San Antonio Spurs gonna lock up the number 3 seed when they rip the ass of the Lakers. It's Victor Wembanyama you're talking about. No one cares about the Denver Nuggets anymore. We can get a gift before the Final Four. The San Antonio Spurs can help out the Lakers.
They've got a
make it even harder for the Nuggets. The Nuggets will have to rest whatever. I don't know how many games separate the Nuggets from that number 5 or number 6, but if the Spurs win on Saturday, they can lock up this number 3 for the Lakers.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout.
It's time to get going. It's time to get going, and I'll be looking forward to it.
So, how's the new gig? Are you selling up a storm? Oh yeah, I found it really helpful to focus on finding new prospects and chasing down inbound and account research and updating CRM, obvious. And scheduling meetings.
Everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. The players love that message.
Hi from New York. It's a short time, a huge fan of dentistry. Well, other than you are a huge all athletes America. Would you find it odd if 5 times, five times in like a year and a half, 23 months? That's a lot. I'm sorry. No. And one doubled it. So 6 times in the last 23 months, this guy texts in, gonna miss the meeting at the dentist. No. Nobody goes to the dentist. I gotta go to the dentist twice a year. Buddy, your teeth aren't even that good. I know.
We're starting out. This was going to take a while. Nick, right? We're starting in OKC third quarter. Lakers down 32. Luka grabs his left hamstring, not good. Game's over for him. Season is in jeopardy. Same hamstring that caused him to miss games earlier this year, and he tweaked earlier in the game. Okay. What does this mean for the Lakers?
Well, look, as far as, first of all, because everybody's talking about should Redick have left him in the game, obviously you saw him in the first half holding his hamstring. And I was thinking, they need to look at that, get him out of there. I'm not going to totally blame Redick because Redick's not a doctor. He's not a trainer. You have trainers. Luka has his own little... I guess it should be, or the most blame, I should say, would be kind of the team's trainers who said, let's put him out there. I get as a coach, what were they down at half? 30-something?
31.
Right.
I mean, it's 33 as the half right now.
Yeah, but a lot of times, especially in today's NBA with the three-point shot, you see teams sometimes rally from big deficits. So I get, like Redick saying, look, first...
No, there's going to be no rally.
Well, agreed. I mean, they're just a better team. But I'm just saying, like, a lot of times you'll say, let's see if we can make a run, cut it to 19.
Even all of a sudden, you're going to win the game. But just so you don't just get curb stomped in what is a big game.
So I'm just not going to crush Redick. I mean, obviously, you would have liked to see him get him out. But the bottom line is this. It just all depends on what we find out from this MRI. So a mild hamstring strain is a week or 2. Moderate is 3 to 6 weeks, and severe several months, and obviously this season will be done. 3 to 6, it could be done. The playoffs start in 2 weeks. So I was, it looks like he's going to miss clearly the rest of the regular season. They can't beat, I don't think they can beat Minnesota. Forget San Antonio and OKC. They can't, I don't think they can beat Minnesota without him. They can't beat Denver without him. I still give them a shot against Houston, pick them series, whatever, but they are in deep trouble, and the season's over if he is out for 5 weeks.
Well, yeah, I mean, listen, they are drawing dead in the long term without.
and we're going to talk more about what LeBron can do. I think LeBron, and I think he demonstrated it last year, and I know that's last year, not this year, but can still put the cape on for a spurt of time. And so if this is 2.5 weeks and he misses the first game of round 1, or he hurt himself in the final game of the regular season, the year the Mavs got to the conference finals, and he missed the first 2 playoff games that year, came back, and they beat the 1-seed Suns. So I am not going to write off the Lakers in their entirety until we get to defense. I will write them off, obviously. If he's out a month, they're dead. And the West is too deep. It will also mean that even if somehow LeBron and AR, they do get the Rockets and they carry him past it, it was a severe enough injury that when he comes back for round 2 against either the Thunder or the Spurs, he's not full go, and they need everything going their way for that to happen. However, if it is just the mild one, and his body language was what was so concerning, he seemed to think he suffered a serious injury. It didn't seem like he thought, damn it. It seemed like he was devastated. But if it is just the mild one, the Lakers are still, despite the loss, in pretty good shape to be the 3 seed. And I think that the other takeaway from last night, we'll get to it later, is maybe they did last year, but the Lakers don't match up well with the Thunder. And I don't know that anybody in the league outside of San Antonio and maybe Denver does, but that reaction.
What's pop? This nigga tweak. Shit, I'm just finishing up this L right now, nigga. VD moment. What you mean, nigga? Damn. Okay, nigga, so what? Nigga, pull up. So what? I'm about to roll up again, nigga. This nigga's scary, man. Alright, bro. VD. Nigga on VD. Moments, nigga. I know you know. I'm in the gym, nigga. Fuck you talking about? I'm in the gym. Yeah, nigga. I'm in the gym like I'm always Saturday morning, nigga. You be at work, scary ass nigga. I say you do be at work, but now it's different. Is you in the gym or not, nigga? Alright, then stop being. What's up? Almost there. I'm off. Close the door. I'm off. I'll be there. I'll be there around 6. Alright. Say that, nigga. Say that, nigga. Alright, say that. That's cool. Here. I need a drink, nigga. Go get one. What you on? What you doing? I'm saying, you pulling up and smoking or what?
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going.
The action's concerning, but listen, if we throw up the Lakers' remaining schedule, if they go 4-1, they lock up the 3 seed even if Denver goes undefeated. If they go 3-2, Denver has to go undefeated to overtake them, and Denver has 3 games left against the Spurs and the Thunder. So at 3-2, Denver has to go undefeated, and so if the Lakers even just beat the Jazz and the Mavs and go 2-3, then Denver can only lose 1 game the rest of the way to overtake them. So the Lakers still should be the 3 seed. And if that's the case, and if Houston ends up falling back to the 6, right, then I think they are alive. But yesterday, obviously, went as poorly as it could go. They were healthy for a half and got absolutely annihilated. And then the single most important player, I guess you could argue, to any individual team in the league.
Be careful, that's an MVP argument.
No, it's not, but I'm saying we saw...
I mean, he's one of them.
Yeah, I mean...
Is he more important than Jokic?
Okay, right, but regardless. But a team who can't sustain without him, he went down. And so, all of that is...
I would say this, too. You don't rush him back. Like, you don't say, hey, this is LeBron's 23rd season. Let's try to get
that face up.
You can't make it.
Shout out that face up.
All right, so don't rush it. If it means, if the best thing long term is just for him to miss the rest of this season, so be it. I mean, they're not winning anything this year.
I mean, the fact that this is the same hamstring that he missed games earlier, plus the body language, plus the fact that we didn't even talk about AR's back was acting up and Marcus Smart wasn't at the game. I'm surprised you have more.
It's just, I guess I disagree. I didn't know Bruce was going to say that. I disagree that he shouldn't push to come back. If it were,
if he can, I'm just saying.
I don't look at hamstring as something though that like, it could change the trajectory of his career. Like, we are at the end of the year. It is the, you know what I'm saying? I mean,
remember how long James Harden, maybe he was out for a long time with a hamstring injury. I'm just saying they can be,
they can be problematic. My feeling, if this was, he sprained his MCL, and we're going to find out what grade it is. That to me, obviously Achilles, but that to me, on the conservative side of you don't want to catch knee surgery, all of it. A tweaked hamstring that if you rush back might turn into a pulled hamstring. Well, you have the summer coming up. I'm just left on that, and then I will be some other potential.
Let's go back to the game that was 44-21 at the end of the first quarter. Lakers were down 31 at the half, and ended up losing by 43. The LA Times called it a, quote, reality check loss. Did last night say more about the Lakers or the Thunder to you?
Well, the Thunder, scary ass nigga. We knew they were capable. They are arguably the best team in the league. They're clearly the defending champs, and everybody knows they got a great shot at the So, surprising doesn't about them that we just already know. The Lakers, I learned a lot, and what I learned is they're done.
Trash, Draymond.
Lucas will be back tomorrow. They're done. As far as winning the West, they do not match up well with teams that are athletic, young, energetic, and deep. All right, and that would be the Thunder, the Spurs, and the Detroit Pistons. Those teams get after you in waves. The Lakers have trouble getting the ball up court at times. All right. And their last 6 games this season against OKC and San Antonio, they're 0-6 and have lost by an average of 23 points. Only one of those games was within single digits. That was OKC, and that was 9 points. Detroit pounded them earlier in the season and then beat them a week or two ago without Kate Cunningham.
We've got 28 seconds left in the first. Pass to Wallace. 5 to shoot. Here's Joe. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Curry deciding where to go with it. And another 3 for Golden State. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Here's Curry. He's got 9. Pass to Santos. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Warriors. He was a true standout at the offensive end, both with his... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Joe. Plays it up and banks it in.
Well, you love
regular season. Luka is expected to be out for all of the regular season. His status for the playoffs, TBD. Shams, in fact, with us now. He broke the news off the top of the show. Shams, how's this going to affect the Lakers and Luka both moving forward? God, this is devastating for both the Lakers and Luka. He's out for the rest of the regular season. He will be out indefinitely into the playoffs as well. This is a great true left hamstring sprain, and so for a player of Luka Doncic's caliber, the burst that he needs, how he's doing, this is obviously not the best outcome here today for the Lakers. The great true hamstring typically timetable, so it's uncertain how much time he'll miss after the regular season. For the Lakers, their playoff seeding is now going to be up in the air as well, because going into the final week plus of the regular season, they have a one-game lead with the third slot in the Western Conference. And for Luka Doncic, the likelihood of him being sidelined to start the playoffs is devastating question for him, but it also puts him in a position where he could be ineligible for postseason awards like MVP and All-NBA team due to the 65-game rule. And his agent, Bill Duffy of WWE Basketball, told me today that Luka Doncic and Duffy will be applying for the extraordinary circumstances challenge for the 2 games that he missed due to the birth of a child in Slovenia in December. So he's had all of the best season of his career and is now pushed short right before the start of the playoffs. He's out again. Player of the month in the West for the month of March, and massive news in LA. That's Shams Charania with the very latest here on SportsCenter. And to underscore what Shams was talking about, 13 season, LA 43-21 when he's in the lineup. 7-6 when he is not in the lineup. LA returns to action Sunday in Dallas.
Yeah! It just keeps everyone engaged in the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it.
Spectrum, I never miss. Spectrum makes it easy. All your favorite streaming apps with live TV at no extra cost.
Dove Clinical Plus Care is for the girls that blow dry sweat, hot flash sweat, burst toast sweat. We've got you. With pure skin softening, and sweat protection. Dove Clinical Plus Care is care that gets sweat.
Time to see which teams are teaming up, which teams might have been recipe for success, and which teams are totally cooked. It's Title Pie, featuring Nick Wright and a pie. We brought the pie back. We brought the pie back. That is a huge pie. I was talking to our amateur hubs. Thank you. Oh, pie for it. Well, one problem, Nick. Where's the pie? We're taking you a little bit of second. You must remember why the segment works so well. You know, just because you ate during the pie. You're like, stop eating. Let's go on. That's why you go to this.
To the pie. Let's just get right to it. I mean, it's great looking apple pie. Anytime you agree that much on it. The 1%ers. One pie. You don't even see me. There it is. Clippers down to 1%. They lost to the Spurs without women. They are actually, these guys, this is distracting.
It does add that other element of
Listen, the Clippers down to 1% also not just because they lost yesterday, but they all of a sudden might be in that 10 part of the play-in, which makes it so much more difficult to even get into the tournament. And if you do get in, you're just guaranteed to play the Thunder as opposed to playing the youthful Spurs. Not great. They're down to 1%. And almost gaining money or something like that. I mean, I all of a sudden I've downgraded Darius Garland in my head because of the just constant attacks by Carter carrying over. Oh, clearly up to 2%.
Yeah, but if you're getting
up to 2%.
Hot one for the pot, but you should do it. Oh my God!
Bro, you don't like to talk to your mouth just at a regular dinner, much less on. You know, wait, listen. Some of it was playing tankers. I'm not quite certain. Stop doing this. Stop showing this guy eating. Rockets up to 2%. You know who's not having a good week? Our guy Rain.
Time now for the halftime.
Down to 2% to New York.
He stopped braiding his hair. He started coming in August shoving. I don't even think he combed his hair. If you go where the Afro Ramsey, pick it out, make it look good. He just woke up. I don't need to braid my hair. Things are done.
I asked Ramsey today what's going on with you and Brew, and he said, and I quote, I don't know, man, he just likes to bully me sometimes. And I was like, oh, you sound like Brew. But now 2 hours later, you're just, I'm here.
I hope he's okay as his team falls apart.
At 3%, the Cavs. Danny's Cavs, they're fine, and they have played well, and listen, I do acknowledge that regular season-wise, there is proof of concept the Harden trade has worked, and that I don't deny that at all, and they do have, while I wouldn't call it a big four, they do have 4 very high-quality players that any team would want. And Donovan, Jared Allen, obviously Evan Mobley, and Harden. I just don't. And good coach. Way up. All the way up.
That had to be tough.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of this.
They're a little scared.
Bro,
it is true, and
you still didn't trust the process.
No, I'm not. I was never a trust the process guy so much. However, if your team can never get played to be healthy in the playoffs. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's like, what if they play like a third of the regular season? Maybe then they'll be healthy in the playoffs. Plus, Maxey has now ascended into real star status. You have Maxey, you have good rookie, Paul George, fresh off. You got a couple months off, got a little, performance enhancement, allegedly, and you got Embiid.
Strategy.
Okay, all right, so listen,
but is that fair? There's a legit question.
Moneyball act.
There's a legit question, like, how do you get guys for the bulk of the season and then, here comes, in March, they start playing and they're ready for playoffs.
Paul George wasn't benched, he was suspended. And it is worth noting on that. In baseball, if you have a PED suspension, even if it's over, even if you serve your full suspension in the regular season, you come back to play, then you miss the postseason.
There's some chatter out there about
that. Yeah, there is. That would be a legitimate rule, but they're at 4%. Up to 5%. I won't beat the Pistons. I think there was the most belief in the Pistons. Danny yesterday basically just called them the try-hards. I didn't think that was fair. I think that what they're
I think it was shots, but he just said it pass.
The guard who scored. Dennis. I was going to say Dennis, but I knew it. Dennis Jenkins being like a legit scorer now in Cade's absence. Again, assuming Cade comes back like Cade in short order from the collapse one, they found a little something here. They obviously didn't lose the 1 seed. They're up.
Take it.
The biggest drop.
What happened?
Nobody should be shocked by who it is.
You won.
The Lakers.
I
Down
won.
5%. They had the biggest defensive title prize last week. I think just behind. I know they're behind the Celtics and the Thunder. I think they were also behind the Spurs. They were right close to the Spurs. But the Luka injury just casts a power over everything. Plus, feel way less confident if they end up falling to 4, which they could. I think it's unlikely they could, and they end up having to go through the Thunder in round 2. That, to me, would be a death knell for them. Their path is they stay at the correct, but they stay at the 3 seed, and Denver beats the Thunder for them. Them falling to the 4 seed, themselves having to, that will probably mean play Minnesota in round 1 and then Thunder in round 2. Not great. Up to 6%. Minnesota. They survived Ant's injury. They have, at the moment, I understand they have fallen to the 6.
Why?
But they play Houston in game 81, and that season series is tied a game apiece. So that will almost assuredly decide the 5 versus 6. And if they end up with the 5 and Denver's the 4,
Can I play again?
Not this one.
I think we can play.
You don't play it. Matter of fact, we better play it.